Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Coping with Life, Disabled and Mentally Ill. I am your host, Scott. Hello, everybody. Now, now this is going to be interesting. So, it is just before noon Pacific Standard Time. And I've been up for a while. Normally I do my WWE predictions. This is going to be my first WWE review of a pay-per-view or PLE, Premium Live Event, because WWE Elimination Chamber ended a few hours ago. It started at 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Went around maybe 5:30ish. So I'm going to review Elimination Chamber, which I think is pretty cool. With that said, the kickoff show had a tag team title match with the women's champion Asuka and Kairi Sane against Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. And it was in Perth, Australia. And I'm going to say that was a pretty entertaining match. And I really liked how they were building a story. And that story that they were telling in the ring, I thought was pretty cool. And then the payoff was absolutely amazing. The champion retained. Then the show actually started with the women's Elimination Chamber match. And it was okay. The people in the match was Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Tiffany Stratton, there's one more. I'm not, Becky, Tiffany, Liv, Raquel. Yeah, I'm missing a few. My brain doesn't want to work at the moment, which is per usual for me. But the match was pretty exciting. So so Becky Lynch won. I'm going to be honest. I really wish I really wish like Liv Morgan would have won, but that just wasn't in the cards. Oh, it was Naomi. Naomi was the other participant. So Becky Lynch won. It was entertaining. I really liked the finish. The finish went really quickly. The match was like 32 minutes long. The next match was the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and Damian Priest defending their tag team titles against Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. I really didn't care for this match. I like Finn. I like Damian Priest. But I don't know why. I really wasn't into the match very much. So then you have Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, Kevin Owens, LA Knight, Logan Paul, and Randy Orton. In the men's Elimination Chamber match. And that was almost 37 minutes long. I really, I was bored. It just, for some reason, it just didn't do it for me. The big issue that I had was it was very predictable. Like, all the spots that was going, I knew stuff was going to happen. When Bobby Lashley got eliminated, they were panning, trying to avoid the rampway when he's being helped out, but it's like, oh, okay, somebody's gonna go and attack somebody, and that happened. AJ Styles came out and was making light work of LA Knight. And then the finish, Logan Paul screwed over Randy Orton. But Drew McIntyre won. And then we go to the main event. And yes, it's PLE, which was over 4 hours. Only had 5 matches. But the last match, which was almost 15 minutes, was really fun. I really had a lot of fun, and that was Rhea Ripley against Nia Jax. Rhea Ripley looked like $1 million. 100%. They definitely told a story. Rhea Ripley won, and I really enjoyed, how they told the story. Me being a big proponent of women's wrestling, and I'm glad that they main evented. It was really fun. And there was a few points in the match that I'm like, kudos, because I wouldn't be able to, do it myself. One of the spots was Rhea Ripley was put through the announce table, and her spine landed on one of the monitors, and that makes me wince. And with the new plastic flat screen monitor that they're using, but I still have a feeling that hurt. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed myself watching Elimination Chamber. Getting ready to WrestleMania in Philadelphia. It's WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And the matches that we know for WrestleMania 40 is Cody Rhodes against Roman Reigns for the championship. Then you have Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Becky Lynch against Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania for the Women's Championship. You have Bayley against Io Sky for a championship. So you have a lot of matches so far developing for next month's WrestleMania, and I'm really excited. And if anybody's going, enjoy yourself. I've been lucky enough to go to 2 WrestleManias, 32 and 33. And one day I'll go to another one, hopefully. But the one that I've been to mean a lot to me and are very special. But WWE Elimination Chamber from Perth, Australia was a lot of fun. A couple things that I really liked. I know this may sound really weird, but I really enjoy watching wrestling at 2 in the morning. I don't know why, but I just, it's like, here's wrestling at 2 in the morning. It's live. I really enjoyed it. And, other than wrestling, I'm not feeling very well. I'm just a lot of not feeling well and under the weather. Trying really hard. So being able to watch wrestling during the morning of, not feeling well goes a long ways. And brain doesn't want to brain sometimes, if I'm being completely honest. But I think, being, completely honest that, I'm not feeling well, but I'm recording this episode because I love doing what I'm doing. But it also made me reflect more, do what you love. I love wrestling. I love watching wrestling. It makes me happy. And so, if there's things that you like to do, if it's not hurting anybody else, do the thing. And chase your dreams. I'm a huge proponent of spreading that positivity and the love, and knowing that good things are in the horizon, and all the positivity. Tell people you love them. Tell them that you care about them. It really goes a long ways. And I wish everybody an amazing weekend, and hopefully you enjoyed this different style, because I love my predictions, but you can't have a prediction if the event is already ended. So that's my little review for WWE PLE. And I'm gonna go. It is almost time for this to be up, and I like my deadlines. But I'm gonna go to bed, because that's what I do. But I care about everybody. I wish you an amazing day. Don't forget to smile. And if you haven't heard this today, I'm proud of you. You are an amazing person. Please don't forget that. With that said, I bid you all adieu.